Your soulmate is trying to contact you. Open this before he gives up. It's urgent. Stop scrolling. Right now, this message. It didn't just appear on your screen by chance. This wasn't some random algorithm. No, if you're seeing this, feeling this pull, right here, right now, it's because your soul is urgently calling for it. There's a subtle energy shifting around you, isn't there? A whisper in your spirit that you can't quite place. That's not in your head, that's your soulmate. They are standing at a precipice, on the very edge of giving up, and they are trying desperately to reach you. This is their final signal, and this message, it is for you. You've been feeling it, haven't you? That heavy, unexplainable tug in the center of your chest that hits you at the most random moments. You could be driving, working, or just staring out the window, and suddenly, their energy rushes in like a tidal wave. That sudden, sharp thought of them that feels less like a memory and more like a physical touch. You find yourself checking your phone for a notification you aren't even expecting. Your thumb hovers over their name in your contacts, a strange urge pulling you to reach out, but you don't know why. That's not just missing someone. That is a soul-level frequency shift. Have you noticed the signs lately? You walk into a room and hear a song, their song, playing softly in the background. You look at the clock and it's always 11, or 2:22. You see their name on a passing car or a random coffee cup. Your mind tries to call it a coincidence, but your heart knows better. The dreams have become more vivid, haven't they? It feels like you're having full conversations with them in the astral plane, only to wake up with a lingering sense of longing that stays with you all day. You feel a sudden warmth on your shoulder as if they are standing right behind you, or a sudden chill when you realize the space beside you is empty. Listen to me closely. That wasn't your imagination. That was energy shifting. Your soulmate is projecting their thoughts so intensely toward you that the universe has no choice but to mirror it back to you. You aren't crazy for feeling this. You are simply becoming aware of a connection that refuses to be silenced. You are sensing the quiet desperation of a soul that is finally realizing what it's like to live without your light. That heavy feeling in your heart, it isn't just your sadness, it's their silence, finally trying to find a voice. Now, I want you to take a deep breath and look beyond your own pain for just a moment. We need to talk about what's happening on the other side of this connection, because while you are healing, they are crumbling. Imagine them tonight. The world is quiet, the distractions of the day have faded, and they are left alone with the one thing they've spent months trying to outrun, your memory. They are sitting there, staring at a blank screen, their thumb hovering over the send button. They type out everything, how much they miss you, how they messed up, how empty the silence feels, and then they delete it all. Why? Because they are paralyzed. They are caught in a brutal war between a massive ego and an even bigger regret. They are terrified of your silence. They think, what if she's moved on? What if he's happy now? What if I'm too late? They've tried everything to replace the space you occupied. They've tried new faces, louder music, and longer work hours. But every person they meet is just a reminder of who they don't have. They are realizing that the freedom they thought they wanted is actually a cold, lonely prison. Watch this carefully. He is tired of carrying this truth alone. The mask they wear for the world, the "I'm fine" mask, is cracking every time they hear your name. Their heart skips a beat in a way that actually hurts. They are haunted by the words they choked on. the I love yous that stayed behind their teeth, and the moments they took your presence for granted. There is a specific kind of agony in realizing you broke your own heart by breaking someone else. They are reaching out to you energetically because they don't know how to do it physically yet. They are testing the waters with their thoughts, hoping you'll feel them. They are grieving the version of you that used to wait for them, because they're starting to realize that version of you might be gone forever. He's not just missing you, he's losing himself without you, and the silence between you, it's no longer a wall for them. It's a mirror showing them exactly what they lost. Now, listen very closely to what I'm about to say, because this is the turning point of this entire message. You might be wondering, why now? Why am I feeling this pressure in my soul today, at this exact hour? Because a window is closing. In the spiritual realm, connections don't stay in wait mode forever. There is a cosmic clock ticking, and right now, the universe is pushing for a resolution. The energy has become so heavy, so dense, that it must break. It's urgent because your soulmate feels the shift in your vibration. They can feel you detaching. They can feel that you are no longer holding that special seat for them in your heart. And that realization is causing a spiritual panic in them. But wait, don't go anywhere just yet, because there's a secret reason behind this urgency that most people completely miss, and I'm going to reveal it in just a moment. You see, the timing isn't just about them. It's about you. The universe has watched you heal. It has watched you cry, rebuild, and find your strength, and now it is presenting a final test. It's urgent because something real is at stake, your destiny. If they don't speak now, the path will split forever. They know this. That's why you've been feeling that sudden, sharp anxiety that doesn't belong to you. That is their fear of losing you forever vibrating through the connection you still share. Stay with me, because what happens in the next few days is going to change everything. The window of opportunity is narrowing. The universe is saying, enough is enough. The silent treatment, the games, the running, it's all coming to an end. Either the truth comes out now, or the energy will be severed to make room for something entirely new. You are standing at the edge of a massive breakthrough. Don't look away now, because how you handle this urgency will determine the next 5 years of your life. The question isn't just if they will contact you. The real question is, are you prepared for what happens when they do? But before we go any further, stop. I want you to look at the person you are today. I mean, really look. Do you remember that version of you from a few months ago? The one who couldn't eat, couldn't sleep, and spent every waking second checking their last seen status. The version of you that felt like your entire worth depended on a single text message. Take a good look, because that person is gone, and you need to stay right here with me for the next few minutes, because I'm going to show you why this version of you is exactly what terrified them into realizing your value. You see, while they were busy running, you were busy growing. While they were trying to hide from the truth, you were facing yours. You've walked through the fire of their silence and you didn't burn. You forged yourself into something unbreakable. You aren't desperate anymore. You aren't that fragile soul who would accept bread crusts of affection just to feel seen. Don't skip a second of this, because what I'm about to reveal about your new energy is the key to why they are coming back. You have reached a state of emotional sovereignty. You found a way to be happy without them. You've built a life, a vibe, and a boundary that is so strong. It's actually intimidating. They can feel this shift from miles away. They can feel that the invisible tether they used to pull to get your attention is no longer working. You are balanced, you are calm, and most importantly, you are aware. You've realized that you aren't just a choice, you are the prize. And the reason they are panicking now is because they realized you finally know it too. You've stopped chasing, and in that silence, you've become a magnet. Stay tuned, because in the next section, I'm going to share the specific spiritual signs, the actual numbers, that the universe is using to confirm that your healing is complete, and the connection is about to flip in your favor. You've done the hard work, and now, the power has officially shifted into your hands. Now we are entering the realm of the divine, and do not look away, because what I'm about to tell you is the universe's way of talking directly to you. Have you been seeing certain numbers everywhere, on license plates, digital clocks, or even random receipts? If you've been seeing 111 or 1111, stop doubting yourself. This is the universe's green light. It means you are in total alignment. Your thoughts are manifesting at lightning speed. So be very careful what you focus on right now. The universe is saying, I hear you, and the path is clear. But wait, there is one specific number I'm going to mention at the end of this section that is a direct warning, so make sure you don't miss it. Next, if you're seeing 222, this is the number of divine balance. It's a message that while you may not see the movement physically, things are being coordinated behind the scenes. It's a reminder that your soulmate is being worked on by the same hands that are protecting you. It's the frequency of partnership, a sign that the scales are finally evening out. And then there's 444. If this number is chasing you, it's because your ancestors, your guides, and the angels are standing in a circle around your heart. They are saying, you are protected. The pain you felt was a clearing, not a punishment. Pay close attention now. These aren't just lucky numbers. They are GPS coordinates for your soul. They are appearing now because the veil between you and your soulmate is at its thinnest. But here is the most critical sign of all, the one I warned you about. If you are seeing 999, or noticing things in your life suddenly ending, friendships dropping off, or old patterns breaking, this is the final clearance. The universe is aggressively removing anything that cannot coexist with the high vibrational love that is coming your way. Stay right here with me, because in the next part, I'm going to describe exactly what it will feel like the moment they finally break their silence. It's not what you think, and you need to be prepared for the energy shift that's about to hit your phone. And now, we reach the moment you've been waiting for, but I need you to stay with me and listen to every single word, because how you handle this first second will determine the next chapter of your life. Imagine it, you're going about your day, completely detached, finally at peace, and suddenly, ping, a notification lights up your screen. Or maybe your phone vibrates with a call from a number you thought you'd never see again. Wait, don't skip forward yet, because the energy of this contact is going to be completely different than anything you've experienced before. In the past, a message from them would have sent your heart into a panic. You would have felt a rush of anxiety, a desperate need to reply instantly. But this time, a wave of cold, crystalline calm is going to wash over you. You will look at that name on your screen and you won't feel like you're losing your mind. You will feel like you are in total control. The words they use will feel heavy. They might start with a simple, "I've been thinking about you," or "I don't know why I'm sending this." But, but between those lines, you will hear the truth they were too proud to say before. You will hear the crack in their ego. You will notice the shift immediately. The vibration of their voice or the energy of their text will no longer feel like it's coming from someone above you. It will feel like someone finally standing at your level, or perhaps even a little bit below, looking up at the light you've become. But here is the most important part you need to hear, and you cannot miss this when they reach out. Your intuition is going to speak louder than your heart. For the first time, you won't be overthinking what they mean. You'll be deciding what you want. Keep watching, because in the very next section, I'm going to tell you why you actually owe them nothing, and why your silence might be your most powerful weapon yet. You need to know how to protect this new version of yourself before you let anyone back in. Now, pay very close attention to what I'm about to say, because this is where most people lose their power. And you have worked too hard to let that happen now. When they finally reach out, when that message is sitting there waiting for your response, I want you to remember one absolute truth: you owe them nothing. Wait, don't click away, because understanding this one sentence is the difference between falling back into an old cycle or stepping into a new life. You don't owe them an instant reply. You don't owe them an "it's okay" to make them feel better about the ways they hurt you. And you certainly don't owe them access to your soul just because they finally realize they miss you. Listening to them does not mean you have to accept them back. Understanding their pain does not mean you have to carry it. This is what we call emotional sovereignty. Stay with me, because I'm about to share a secret technique to test if their intentions are real or just more ego play. You are the gatekeeper now. In the past, they held the keys, but you've changed the locks. You have the right to stay silent. You have the right to say, "I'm not ready to talk." You have the right to realize that the person they are now still isn't enough for the person you've become. Compassion without boundaries is self-destruction. And you are done destroying yourself for people who were only half sure about you. Keep watching until the very end, because in the final resolution, I'm going to show you how this story ends, and how to know if this reconnection is actually your happily ever after, or just the final closure you needed to finally meet the real one. We are coming to a sacred resolution now, and I need you to stay for these last few moments, because this is where everything, the pain, the waiting, the signs, finally makes sense. Destiny is a funny thing. We often think it's a straight line leading to a specific person, but true destiny is actually about the person you become while you're waiting. Whether this contact leads to a beautiful, honest conversation that heals everything, or whether it's just the final closure you needed to finally say goodbye, you have already won. Wait, don't leave just yet, because there is a final realization about your future that you haven't seen yet. Whatever happens in the next few days, I want you to know this: you won't lose yourself this time. If they step up and match your vibration, if they show up with the consistency and respect you deserve, then a new, aligned chapter begins. But if they don't, if they are still the same person who can't choose you, then you will have the absolute peace of knowing that you gave your best. and you are now free to receive the true love the universe has been holding for you. You are no longer a passenger in your own life. You are the pilot. Stay with me for just one more minute, because I'm about to give you a final intuition check, a way to know exactly what your soul wants you to do the moment you hear from them. The struggle is over. The war is won, whether it's a reconnection or a final release. You are standing in your power, whole and complete. The universe isn't just bringing them back to test them. It's bringing them back to show you how much you've outgrown them. As we close this sacred space today, I want you to take one last deep breath with me. Can you feel that? That stillness in the air. That's the universe confirming everything we've just talked about. But before I go, listen closely, because something is about to be said, somewhere, in a quiet room. A heart is beating faster just thinking about you. A message is being composed. A soul is gathering the courage to speak its truth. Your only job now, stay present, don't rush the process, and don't let anxiety steal your peace. Trust your intuition. It has never lied to you, and it won't start now. The shift is here. The window is open. If this message touched your soul today, if you felt every word like it was written just for you, then don't let this energy fade away. Claim it. Type, "I am ready" in the comments right now to lock in this vibration. And if you want to stay connected to this path of healing and high vibrational love, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our community. Share this with one person who you know is struggling in silence. Be the sign they've been praying for. Remember, you are loved, you are seen, and you are more powerful than you could ever imagine. Trust the timing of your life. I'll be here, waiting to hear your beautiful story in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.